Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
6-10.
The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Driven out to deep left center field. Going back is the center fielder, and this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen.
This is surprising to me. I'm expecting him to be standing on second base right about now. I think it would have taken a perfect play and a perfect throw to get him, but he decides not even to take the risk.
Justin Turner will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Carter backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit's all they get. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Scott Kazmir, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, this is somebody you've got to get up in the zone. His out pitch is the sinker ball. And if he's working that thing down, it's going to be a long game for the hitters.
On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Chase Elmore.
Into the box, Jake Elmore. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Kazmir into the windup. First pitch on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses, strike 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Kendrick's got it. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Perfect start so far here in the first inning. He's keeping the ball down, and he's gotten 2 quick ground ball outs. Nothing to it. This game's easy.
Ryan Braun is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
To first. Gonzalez is up with it. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
Chris Carter will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
On the move is Braun. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. He's on the move again from first. Pitch inside, the throw. Runner goes for third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park with Adrian Gonzalez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. High and deep to right. Perez looking up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys that catch on quick.
So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Josh Reddick will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Snap throw from the catcher. But he gets back in time. There goes the runner. The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to third. Villar takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away. A.J. Ellis, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the seats, 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 for the Dodgers. It's Adrian Gonzalez with the home run. Hernan Perez will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
And he hit over 300 during the last month, so he's seeing it really well right now.
First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Batting 6.
Scooter Gennett will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. And now the runner's trying for third. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. Kazmir sets. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Batting seventh.
So striding in, number 23, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll just put the tag on him, and he's out trying to steal home. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Martin Maldonado set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Runner goes for second. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and Kazmir can't find the range. This is straight to the backstop. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. To his left, Seager. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him. And Scott Kazmir set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up. And Mattis back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Second baseman number 47.
Howie Kendrick will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. He looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, I wasn't even close.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Now batting,
Justin Turner will be the batter. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Again to first, and he saw it coming that time. Back in standing. The 0-1. Called strike. 0-2.
Oh, and I like that he went right back to that curveball there after the check swing.
Yeah, you almost got him once. Try it again and see if he can hold off twice.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for L.A., but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Brian Mattis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Grounded to short. And he's retired here, 1 away.
third baseman number 5.
Jonathan Villar will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter number 7, shortstop.
Jake Elmore stands in. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Turner. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Little dribbler back at him. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They still trail 1-0. Adrian Gonzalez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Baseman number 23. Adrian
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss as Adrian finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. first pitch.
A lot of guys be late on that fastball tonight, and I think that all comes from being a little over-aggressive.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Right fielder John
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Chris Carter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Kazmir gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their little game now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and the count now 2-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Into the box now, Scooter Gennett. He drew a walk his first time up. Runners off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's behind the runner to first. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Runners on his way to third. Pitch inside, the throw. And the throw goes to first. 3-0 now.
He just can't buy a strike right now. This ball's just not going where he wants it to.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Hit hard to the right side. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. And he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. Stepping in, Martin Maldonado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And that is not good.
Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, here's a pitch that just definitely gets away from him. Pretty sure you're not going to try to hit a guy in an 0-2 count with 2 outs. But hey, this is new life for these guys, and you got to find a way to make this one work out for you.
Brian Mattis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A little tapper. Throw to the plate. The tag from Ellis, and he is out at the plate. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning. Leading off the inning, Scott Van Slyke, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. In the air, down the left field line and deep. In there, a base hit. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And boy, that went south in a hurry as they'll put the tag on him, and he's gone here leading off the inning.
Boy, I'm not sure what he's doing out there. I mean, you've already got the base hit. Take a turn and hold on. Turn around, give your first base coach a high five. Instead, I guess he's thinking about two, but whatever he's doing, it didn't work out, and it wasn't all that smart.
A.J. Ellis is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. Oh, and he botches it.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. And I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Heck, could have even been 4.
Scott Kazmir is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. For Ellis, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Trying to hold the lead. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Second baseman number 47.
Howie Kendrick is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeout. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run shot for Howie Kendrick. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead. The 0-1 pitch. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. And now things are really getting testy down there. You saw that. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Now batting, third baseman.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Adrian Gonzalez digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2. Jonathan Villar comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Kazmir has his target. Here's the 1-2. On the ground up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Jake Elmore get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runner breaks for third. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
The left fielder, number 8,
Ryan Braun steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The runner's breaking for home. Bounce to first. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, he's going to wind up scoring the run, and this will be a fielder's choice and an RBI, but somebody had a miss sign somewhere because he never should have been swinging the bat with a runner charging down that third baseline.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I think he's still a little hacked off from that previous pitch getting called a strike, so then he goes way out of the zone for that one.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt.